gentlemen, it is a new era here. Not in BCW, but in TWA. Ladies and gentlemen, some massive changes just in the last week, as this will be the last show in Louisville, Kentucky for a while, as we'll be traveling now across the continental United States. But as you see on your screen, it says TWA, and that's right. What's happened is BCW has decided to go back to what it used to be after owning and buying the rights to TWA and the incident with Dylan and all the passing of gas. We've decided to take this new era into a new era and return to our heritage, return to TWA. Here we see Zach G, a longtime competitor in both TWA and BCW, making his way to the ring. I'm Dad, alongside Bro, and I'm hyped. If you can't hear it in my voice, I don't know what can. And we got Street Dreams Weaver! What a way to kick off the show, Street Dreams Weaver just coming out of nowhere!
Our next pay-per-view is Don't Chicken Out.
That's right, we got Don't Chicken Out coming up, approaching us, and we'll remind you then of the changes as the pay-per-view is now going to be under the TWA moniker, so it will no longer be BCW Don't Chicken Out, it'll be TWA Don't Chicken Out. BT Weaver came out with the chair. I don't know why he threw the chair down, attacking Zach G from the back, and I guess Zach G's trying to just toss him around and make him dizzy. I don't know what he's really doing here, but he's in control of Street Dreams Weaver. The blind attack, I guess, backfired on him. Elbows to the gut now of Zach G. BT Weaver back in control of this thing. What's he doing here? Picking him up, holding him up, letting the blood rush to his head. I can only expect him to drop him right there on the stage. Oh! There it is. A falling suplex. Winner, Street Dreams. This wasn't even a match. See that? This wouldn't be TWA without the classic mistakes of the monkeys in the back.
This is a squash match?
Up next, we got a triple threat for you as we see.
DG3.
Yes, you saw it there. Beardman taking on El Charlie Supremo and DG3. DG3 returning, as we didn't see him in BCW, or he might have appeared there at the end. I can't, recollect.
As Charlie Boy.
Right. We haven't seen this man in a long time, and after spending some time in Mexico, learning the style of Lucha Libre, here I present to you El Charlie Supremo.
Used to be King of Crins.
Yeah, the King of Crins, Charlie Boy, as he used to be known, has now picked up this whole El Charlie Supremo, gimmick, I guess you would call it. Not really a gimmick, as he spent some time in Mexico over the past year, learning the style of Lucha Libre, actually probably closer to 2 years. New and improved, definitely, for sure. Has never looked quite so dashing in his attire, as his old attire wasn't as quite over the top. And there you see him messing with the lights. I don't know if he's putting on a light show for us, what he's doing there, but having some fun with the fans as he makes his way in the ring. You see him there in the corner. And I just want to point out, bro, you see the ring ropes?
Yep.
Back to the original classic red, white, and blue, as we are a promotion here in the U.S., although we are well-known worldwide and popular worldwide.
I thought it was red.
This promotion is made in the USA, born and bred in the USA.
I remember TWA. Was it Reduction or Revolution?
TWA, Resurgence. Yes. We remember all the broadcasts from back in the day of Resurgence. Making his way to the ring, though, Beardman.
Whoa.
Sorry, we had the production team in the back coming through our headset. Monkeys in the back, distracting us, delivering us some news, but we can't really leak that news yet. And there we hear the music of the one and only mysterious now DG3. I wouldn't call him so mysterious. I would more call him, he's a loner now. He rides by himself, as we see him. The only competitor to bring a motor vehicle into the arena ever. There is DG3 as he rides his hog around the ring he goes. This will be an interesting match for sure, kicking off the things on TWA, because we have three legends appearing here that have appeared on the channel before. Because, fun fact, Beardman was actually a part of Facebook's, or Friends List Wrestling. I said Facebook. Friends List Wrestling from back in the day, which inevitably grew into TWA. And from TWA, when it closed its doors originally, emerged BCW. And now everything's full circle as it comes back to TWA, but with competitors from all three ages of wrestling here on Dad Bro Daily.
And have we posted new content yesterday?
Yeah, so we've been also, working outside of the wrestling business, posting and making new videos. We just put up some gameplay, some Fortnite. So feel free to check that out. But we're here to talk about wrestling. TWA Wrestling. We're calling this match El Charlie Supremo throwing DG3 there. Right off the bat, I'm going to say he looks a lot more hungry than he's ever been. Immediately taking control of both the competitors. Slamming Beardman to the mat. DG3 going to take part now, dropping down on the legs of Beardman, but I don't know if that was an effective move or not. El Charlie Supremo? It just means Supreme Charlie, I think. El Charlie Supremo.
Okay.
The Supreme Charlie, I think is what it translates to. DG3 thrown to the outside as we see El Charlie Supremo in control here.
El Charlie Supremo.
El Charlie Supremo.
El Charlie Supremo.
Yes. Beardman with the hip toss there to DG3. DG3 now grabbing him up and throwing him into the corner. Is he going to lock up with Charlie? What's he going to do here? Oh, piling him up in the corner. Now he throws Charlie Supremo back into him. Using the two competitors against each other to take control, but Beardman back in control, snapping the arm and pulling DG3 to the mat.
Oh, what a dive.
That was a courageous dive. What do you have to say here, bro? This is Dad Bro Wrestling. This is Dad Bro Daily. This is TWA Wrestling. A remarkable combination.
Oh, look at this. Beardman going into Charlie.
The ref almost got taken out there as collateral damage.
Yes.
El Charlie Supremo celebrating in the corner. DG3 in control of Beardman. I don't know if he needs to be celebrating. Well, looks like it worked out for him as he picks DG3 up and tosses him across the ring. Now
Picking him up.
No, he's dragging him to the corner, but Beardman's going to come up from behind him and stop the pin attempt. Beardman tossing Charlie to the ground. DG3 taking some massive blows. None of them to the face, but taking some massive body shots there from Beardman. Climbing to the second rope, dropping an elbow across the throat. The bearded bow drop, and it is not successful as it only embarks a 2 count. Yeah, I said embarks. Charlie throwing Beardman into the corner. Gonna throw some bows himself across the neck of Beardman. DG3 locking up with El Charlie. El Charlie throwing a knee to the gut. Now scooping up Doug, AKA DG3, but a reversal here. Blows to the lower back. Beardman off to the side, just waiting for his chance. Back body drop from DG3. Beardman from up behind, a huge right hand to the fight, to the face, to the face. I understand your excitement, bro, but we ain't have to scream like that. You almost made me crap my pants.
I got a yawn.
You have to yawn. Charlie in control, dropping DG3 breaking his back over the knee, bending him as he performs a backbreaker submission. Now punching away at Beardman. Beardman takes a headbutt from Charlie Supremo. What's Charlie Supremo here doing? A big body splash, going for the pin.
1.
And a kick out from Beardman at 1. It's definitely going to take a lot more than that to pin. Have you seen the size of Beardman?
Yes.
He's not going to be pinned that easy. I mean, El Charlie Supremo is a good size himself, but Beardman's a big guy. Charlie Supremo locking on to DG3, picking him up, going for a stalling suplex here, letting the blood rush to the head.
Just like Street Dreams.
Street Dreams Weaver, we saw do something similar earlier to Zach G. Dropping him down to the mat. Beardman was off in the corner taunting, trying to pump up, but he takes a huge right hand and he's off to the ground. And the Supreme Slam.
Is this
1,
it?
2, 3. No! Kick out at 2 from DG3, the Supreme Slam.
So close to winning.
It was not enough.
I think.
No, reversal. What a reversal from DG3. Mid-air. The super kick. He calls that the resurrection. DG3 now being locked up by Beardman. Double underhook overhead suplex. Going for the pin.
2, 3.
And Beardman picking up his first victory here.
The win.
Picking up his first victory though here in TWA. Over the past couple of weeks, before the change, we saw he wasn't, didn't have the best of luck, but picking up his first victory in this three-way dance, defeating DG3 and El Charlie Supremo. What a match. What a way to kick off the inaugural night of TWA Live, coming to you every Wednesday at 6:05.
Yes.
In our next match, we have our tag team champions, the Workhorses,
with
Ferg and Billy Jake, taking on our United States champion and Pat Brower.
A random team, I think.
Yeah, it's a random tag team. The board in the back put the match together, but I guess they saw fit. And as we see here, new and improved look with this new age from the Workhorses. As they're ever so evolving, we see Ferg coming out with a new look. Is it me, or is he going back to the Freedom Fighter? Is he now Ferg the Freedom Fighter? Exactly what is this all about? I don't know. But he definitely looks ready to fight. He looks more motivated.
He looks like his old persona back in TWA.
That's right. It might have sparked something. It's no longer peace, love, and happiness.
The Ferg.
Because now it's about life, liberty, and the pursuit of kicking some butt.
Did you hear that far?
Yeah, I hear Dylan Ray still got the same music. But again, as we know, he's no longer about flatulence or breaking hearts. He's just purely Dylan Ray for now, your United States champion. Carrying that beautiful belt very well here. What do you have to say about Dylan Ray? I mean, he's been the center of controversy over the past few weeks, as it was his flatulence that got the original BCW building condemned. We had to lose everything, basically. Have a tournament, crown new champions, because we lost a bunch of competitors that quit. Finally get to come back to TV with new champions and some new competitors, and lo and behold, instead of sticking with BCW, we decided to go back to the heritage and bring back TWA, because we really needed something to really mark this new beginning. We couldn't just recover from the flatulence of Dylan Ray.
The matches are going fast right now.
Right. But it was very hard to try to recover from the flatulence that he left in the building that night. So it was only best that we returned to the heritage, as we said, as TWA is back.
I think there's 4 matches. This is the next match is the last match.
Correct. And no worries, for those that missed the show tonight, we'll be sure to remind everyone and or even if you tune in at Dope Chicken Out, we'll be sure to remind you that this is TWA now and not BCW. We're not going to let you forget, neither will the competitors. There we see Too Sweet to Be Sour, Pat Brower making his way to the ring under the spotlight. You don't know much about this guy, do you?
Yeah. But, are you serious? The lights again?
Well, that's just part of his entrance, I believe. I think the production team actually has it right now, but this is an acquaintance of Daddy Batty. You know, I believe, so is Beardman, as I mentioned before. You know, nonetheless, he's basically getting all of his friends' jobs here at TWA.
I feel
it
like
seems kind of suspicious to me.
I feel like there's gonna be a team one day of Too Sweet to Be Sour, Pat Brower, Beardman, Daddy Batty, and Shoesbox Gold.
Well, it could be, but I also need to add in there DG3 himself even is an acquaintance and colleague of Daddy Batty's as Ross Simeon, and then his brother Jeffrey Brett. Everybody, it all seems to be circulated around this man, and it's just too coincidental. How many coincidences do you have before it's mathematically impossible to be a coincidence, bro? Do you know?
Yes.
What's the answer?
I keep yawning. It's nighttime.
Well, you're right. It's nighttime. It's Wednesday night at 6:05. The place to catch TWA Wrestling. And there's the bell. Ferg approaching Dylan Ray there as they lock up in the center of the ring, and a backbreaker now bending the back of Ferg over his knee. You gonna call these moves, bro?
Yes. All right. Dylan Ray holding on to, doing a submission to the Ferg. Is he gonna tap out?
That's a cloverleaf.
A cloverleaf.
Yeah, that's called a cloverleaf. Go ahead, though. Continue.
Well, as you can see, almost thrown out of the ring now. Out of the ring.
Yep, dropping his neck across the ropes, and that's called a stunner. Dylan Ray on the top rope here, diving to the outside.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
That was a kick to the face. Now kicks to the back of the leg. Ferg here at the punishment of Dylan Ray. Dylan Ray not showing any remorse, going in aggressive. You know, we've seen ever since he let the flatulence go, bro, we've seen a change of attitude from him.
Yeah.
Did you get enough sleep last night? You sure you did, bro? Because, I mean, this is not like you to yawn during the matches.
Well, it's because everybody yawns.
Maybe you should start drinking coffee.
I don't like that.
And you could drink it on show and we could have some ASMR.
Stop. I don't like coffee.
Back in the ring, we see Dylan Ray being punished by the workhorses as Billy Jake drops an elbow across the back of the shoulders, going for the pin here. Will it be enough to? No. As Pat Brower makes his way into the ring to break up the pinfall. Let me add that this man has a background in MMA, and I believe both his hands and feet are lethal weapons. So there's that.
Yes.
But as we know, fatality is illegal here in TWA, so he can't really, so he's kind of hold back. But, you know, we'll see as he, he's in the ring here with Billy Jake.
Oh,
Scoop,
what a slam.
back body drop. Or not a back body drop, that was what am I thinking? That was a slam, front slam. And a clothesline. Yeah, a 360 clothesline. Dylan Ray reversing and throwing some elbows to the face of Billy Jake. In control here. What's he doing?
Oh.
Picking him up. The Ray slam. And Billy Jake kicks out. If you could only see the amount of trust there by Ferg not coming in to break up the pin. There's so much trust displayed there as he knew Billy Jake was going to kick out. Again, here, see, you talk about a tag team. He knows his partner so well. Oh, Pat Power clotheslines him outside. And he himself heads to the outside to take it out on the Ferg, but the amount of trust, back to that thought. There you see Ferg kicking Pat Brower in the hand. Ferg knows when Billy Jake is and isn't in trouble. That takes a level of not sportsmanship, but trust and just cooperation that we could never begin to understand. I'm getting a text here. Oh, that's from the board in the back. That's not important. There we see Billy Jake in control. Ferg back to the ring apron. I wonder if, or is he going back after Pat Brower on the outside? Pat Brower and Ferg still fighting on the outside. Billy Jake in control of Dylan Ray. There we see Pat Brower finally able to get back to his corner. Ferg down on the outside temporarily. I wonder if Dylan Ray can take advantage of this moment, or is... There we see him rolling over Billy Jake, throwing elbows to the face.
I think this is the last match.
Rope break, what a veteran maneuver by Billy Jake.
I think this is the last match.
No, we have one more match after this. Our main event.
What is
Dylan Ray tagging in.
What is
Pat Brower and a reverse a swinging reverse neck breaker from Billy Jake.
What was the main event?
We shall see. It's a surprise. Ferg with a German suplex to Pat Brower.
That is going to be a surprise?
Well, of course, I don't even know what it is. They told me it's a surprise. With our debut night of returning as TWA, everything's a surprise. And another German suplex. Man, he does those things so well.
Yes.
Going for the pin. I believe he calls his German suplex the Flight. He actually has a name for it, as it is so picture perfect. And then we know his submission maneuver is called the Wings of Liberty. And a snake eyes to the second rope, as very popular move performed by him. He loves to do the snake eyes to the second rope. There we see it, the Wings of Liberty, but a rope break as Pat Brower able to get his foot under the rope. Dylan Ray coming in. He's not the legal man, however. Ferg able to Irish whip him to the outside. Let's see if Billy Jake's going to tend to Dylan Ray or what's going to happen here. One, two, three. Workhorse is picking up the win. I guess he choked him out with the Wings of Liberty, and the rope break the first time was lucky. Or maybe Dylan Ray stepped on his head and we didn't see it. However, the Workhorse is coming out on top, successful. This was a non-title match, but you know, Dylan Ray and Pat Brower didn't really perform so well as a team. Moving forward, let's get into our main event. This is why I say it was a surprise, as we see Bad and Juicy taking on the Block in our main event. In our return, we have TWA Legends taking on TWA Newcomers. And there you see our World Heavyweight Champion and his son, Juicebox Dold and Big Daddy Dold, a.k.a. Daddy Batty, Bad and Juicy. And not only that, but, you know, one half of Bad and Juicy, Big Daddy Dold, is our TWA World Heavyweight Champion, as all of our titles have been sanctioned as TWA titles now. And there you see the wife of Big Daddy Dold and the mother of Juicebox Dold in the background, BB, making her way to the ring. Daddy Batty, man, look at him with that belt. And then look at that third generation superstar. But we're not going to get into the family history. That's a touchy subject there.
These guys have been every match.
What was that?
These guys have been every match now.
Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of the block over the past few weeks, as they are young and hungry superstars.
Hangry
There, I said hungry. There we see Little Brian and Damo, the block, making their way to the ring, ready to take on Bad and Juicy. This should be an interesting match, you know? I think it'll be an interesting match. Quite the pair, you know, look at the size of Big Daddy Dold and Juicebox. Focus here. And then look at the, you know, comparing them and the pairings of the teams. We could be in for an interesting match.
I got a yawn again.
Now you're making me yawn. What's going on here? Damo in control of the World Heavyweight Champion, Big Daddy Dole being dropped down on the back of his neck. Daddy Batty, though, won't stay down for long, I guarantee you that. Now he's dragging him into the corner. Now this is the kind of maneuvering they'll need to do. This is the kind of tag team work they'll need to do if they want to pick up this victory in this match. Because Big Daddy Dole and Juicebox Dole are no new tag team. They've been around for a hot minute.
One, two.
Little Brian getting a count of one there.
It.
But yeah, that ain't going to cut it against the World Heavyweight Champion, that's for sure. Daddy Batty.
I got my money.
Dropped on his head with a DDT.
I got my money on Bad and Juicy.
I got my money on Bad and Juicy too. This is only temporary in my eyes, as you know, these two young men are very charismatic, lots of stamina, come out, gonna be super excited, come out the gates running, as to where the veteran like Daddy Batty knows to pace yourself. As he's just letting them do what they want, play dead. I guarantee you this man, he's just playing injured, and he's gonna come right back and destroy these competitors. There we see a kick out again, as we see Daddy Batty just kind of, I guess, you know, he's letting them think they're in control, but really, he's in control. Locking up with Damo, and there we see it. See, I told you, just like that, the switch flips on. Oh, and dropping them across the knee to the gonads. Gonna drag him over to the corner and show him what it's all about. Is he gonna tag in Juicebox? Yes, he is.
Yep, he is.
Kick to the gut, taking the air out of Damo. Juicebox Doe now picking him up. Reversal from Damo. And a cutter. Is he gonna go for a pin? What's he gonna do here? No, reversal from Juicebox. He might look like a small competitor, but he's lightning quick. Juicebox Dold is lightning quick. Now he's in control of Damo. Is he going to tag back in Big Daddy Dold? Yes, he does. What are they doing here? What's going on? And a double axe handle to the wrist. And a double A spine buster. Kick to the gut. What's he doing here?
That was his finisher. I think this is the final match. This is the final match. This is.
He calls, I'm being told he calls that move the Big Bad Double Underhook Buster.
Yeah, the Big Bad Underhook.
The Big Bad Double Underhook Buster.
The Big Bad Double Underhook
No,
Buster.
the Big Bad Double Underhook Face Buster. Correction.
The Big Bad
Double Underhook Face Buster.
The Big Bad Double Underhook Face Buster.
Correct. I apologize for not knowing the movesets, but things have changed so much around here lately, it's hard to keep up. Juicebox Dold in control of Little Brian here. Going for a pin, but only a count of one.
Well, I see somebody's arms. Hands.
Yeah, that's Big Daddy Dold down on the outside. Little Brian here going for a kick to the chest of Juicebox Dold. Big Daddy Dold trying to make his way to his feet.
Look at Big Daddy Dold.
Little Brian in complete control of Juicebox Dold, using a size advantage. Big Daddy Dold coming in and trying to distract the ref, but Juicebox Dold was able to kick out.
Trying to do a hot tag here.
Yeah, Big Daddy Dold wants in this match badly. Big badly. Get it? Big Daddy Dold.
Yeah.
Little Brian tagging in Damo. What are we going to see this from this tag team? What's this here? Whoa! What that was pretty interesting there. A splash with the leg drop. Juicebox Dold though says nope, not going to have it. Digging down deep, reversing, coming out, and a round the world back body drop.
I think this is it. Yes, it is!
You were right. Out of nowhere, putting them away.
They're on a win streak right now. After the past episodes.
I understand he calls that the cinnamon roll swirl. That's what I'm being told in the back. That's called the cinnamon roll swirl. And there you see Bad and Juicy picking up the victor, and we thank you for tuning in tonight.
See you.
Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tune in next week. Well, actually, before next week, tune in to the next pay-per-view.
Peace.